Hi, my name is Colleen Biggs, and I am so sad that I am not able to be with all of you at the Best You Expo because it was rescheduled this year. As it's not a secret, we all know that there's a pandemic going on right now, and we are being fed a lot of panic, a lot of fear, and it doesn't really feel good to the soul. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm joining you today because I wanted to be able to share with you a little of what my plan was of the message that I was going to share with you from the stage when I had the opportunity to speak on Saturday at the Best You Expo. Of course, that would have been if we were able to have the Best You Expo. I own a company called Lead Up for Women, and that is what I do. My main focus is focusing on women entrepreneurs, and how I can help you show up in life. So let's define what show up means. Show up is not physically being in a location and showing up. Showing up means you are fully present in your life and you are fully present and immersed in what it is that you are doing. So from the moment of birth, I'm going to give you a story. I was on the phone with my husband a few months ago, and our 10th grandchild was born. Yes, we have 10 grandchildren and 7 children. And our 10th grandbaby was born, and my husband asked me what his APGAR score was. So I asked him, I don't really know what the APGAR score was. Why is that important? He said, because I want to know what the APGAR score is. And for those that you aren't aware of what an APGAR score is, it's a score that a baby receives when they're born based on several metrics and factors. And a lot of those are visual. Do they have 10 fingers, 10 toes, and some other pieces. So in that moment, when I hung up the phone, my heart broke. And I thought to myself, I am floored that we as humans, from the moments of our birth, from the moments of our breath, are judged on a scale. That judgment does not stop. That judgment continues your entire life. You just need to mitigate that judgment. So here's what I'm talking about. We can walk around in life judging others and looking at them for whatever we feel their faults are. But I'm going to shock you with this message. The faults that we see in other people are our own faults. So let me say that again. The faults that we see in other people are our own faults. So if somebody else is judging you, they're not judging you. They're judging the absence of what they see, which are their faults and their insecurities. So do you remember when we were kids and we used to say the phrase, whatever you say bounces off of me, like I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks back on you. Let's think about that for a moment and why that is so true. If we allow other people to affect us, if we allow other people to judge us, to get into our minds, to let our voices start going to tell us we're not good enough, to tell us we're not worthy enough, to tell us we're not skinny enough, we're not pretty enough, we're not courageous enough, we're not brave enough. There's no way we could build a business. If you allow that judgment on what other people put on you, it will control your life and you will continue to play small. The only way you can get out of your own way is to believe in yourself. I know that's easier said than done, but what else do you really have to bank on? You are the person that is in charge of leading your life. You are the one that can take any chance that you want in life and step forward one step at a time. You just have to give yourself the permission. Because let me ask you the question, whose permission are you waiting for? Nobody on earth is going to give you the permission to step into your greatness. And if you've not yet tapped into what that greatness is, You're really missing out. And the saddest part is, so are we. We're missing out on how amazing you are. It's an easy exercise of how you can start every single day to put your mindset straight. I like to start my mornings in gratitude. So you can do one of two things. You can write 10 things that you're grateful for, or you can write 10 things that you're grateful are going to happen that day. So you can write your intentions in the morning right away of the things that you plan on having happen that day that you're grateful for. Then at noon, I want you to write down one miracle that you see has happened. Then in the evening, I want you to write down 10 gratitudes of what you were grateful for that happened that day. And then I want you to write 3 things, 1 to 3 things that you need an answer on. You see, because when we go to sleep, we clear our minds and we let our unconscious come awake to be able to process, download, and upload. This gives you the opportunity to literally plug directly into the source to be able to get the answers that you need. So just write one thing next to your bedside that you need an answer on. Are you wondering how to grow your business? Are you wondering who's your right client? Are you wondering if you should date that person or not? Any decision that you're looking for in your personal life or in your business, write that down when you go to sleep. And then whatever time you're woken up, start journaling for whatever you're downloaded. This just gives us the opportunity to connect into a bigger purpose, a bigger source, because we're not here doing this alone. Now, I believe in God. You can call it energy, universe, whatever it is that you may believe in, but we don't have to walk alone. And that was the reason why I started this company, Lead Up for Women, because I want every female out there, males too, but I cater to women, and I want every female out there to believe that she's worth it and to show up and be seen. So I've created massive platforms for women to do that. I do that through a magazine that we do every other month. I do that through a radio show that I interview 2 women live every week to share their stories and to inspire. I do this through giving the opportunity for women to teach a webinar every month on our Teaching Tuesday webinar, so they can share the masses, share their creative genius with the masses. There are unlimited opportunities for you out there today, especially virtually, for you to step out of the shadows, step in to who you are, and show up and be seen. It's exhausting to try to be someone you're not. It is exhausting to try to be something you're not, to act like somebody you're not. Stop it. Stop it now and stop it today. How freeing would it feel to just be you? Unapologetically, in every situation, exactly who you are, not caring about the judgment of others, not caring about what the other person thinks. Imagine the power that you would feel knowing that you are good enough exactly the way you are. So now, the only reason you do something is because you're doing it for you. I teach fitness classes on the side because I love fitness. I'm a certified personal trainer. I became a personal trainer because of the challenge. I just wanted to pass the test. I also became a black belt a few years ago. Again, the challenge. I wanted to be able to see what I was able to do. I never showed up at the dojo for my master or for any other teacher there. I never showed up for my family. I showed up for me. I showed up to see what I could accomplish, to help me break through barriers that I didn't think I could overcome physically and mentally. If you're not going to show up for you, nobody else is. So I would like to put the challenge out there to you today, especially in this time. When things are a little bit scary, there's a lot of fear going on, that you have the opportunity to show up as you, show up in your business, So rearrange the things you need to rearrange. If you used to go into an office and now you're working virtually, show up and lead those around you working virtually. How can you do that? What are your opportunities? I can tell you Lead Up for Women's here for you. I'm happy to put you on any platform we have so you can continue to be seen, so you can show up and you can motivate and inspire others and share your message and your story, because others need to hear it. They need to know you exist. And they need to be able to tap into you as a resource. That's why I gather all these experts, so that they can tap in to all of these resources that are available to them that they don't even know exist. We are blessed in this time to have the social media presence, to have the technology, to be able to do webinars. For me, to be able to record this video for you, thousands and thousands and thousands in lakes and continents away. For our global community, for Lead Up for Women to be able to reach you, for us to be able to share this message today with you. So I'm going to challenge you to lead up in your life, to show up for you. Just take one day and show up. Be grateful. Be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful for how God created you exactly the way He did. Because you are amazing. You are unique, and the world needs you at your best. So I invite you to accept this challenge. And I also invite you to take advantage of the resources we have available to you through Lead Up for Women, whether you want to do that as a free community and get our newsletters. You can log on and get our 10 tips every month and download those. You can use our free magazine, digital content. Whatever it is that inspires you, Lead Up for Women is there for you. If you want us to be able to promote you and get you massive exposure, our global community is here just waiting to tap into the resources that you have available to them. So I invite you to go to our website, leadupforwomen.com. And I invite you to send an email to connect with me or book some one-on-one time with me. This is an opportunity for you not to be able to talk to me face-to-face at the Best You Expo, but you certainly have the opportunity to reach out with me and book a time that's convenient for you whenever it's available. And I will have one-on-one time with you to show you how we can provide you the massive exposure that you need. But most of all, during this time, take care of yourself. Take care of you. Show yourself a little self-love. Show up for you every day, unapologetically. Why? Because you're worth it. I believe in you.